Yes, so welcome friends, and today we're going through Photoshop. I'll be taking you through, and we're going to design a poster right here in a very simple way. So I'm so glad that you have taken your time to be with us here, and I'll be taking us through Photoshop. I'm so glad that you indeed you're here with us. So with that, let's open Photoshop. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just to create a new file, and then I'm going to make it 1080 by 1080 because I intend to use it for social media platforms. That's why I intend to use 1080 by 1080, and then my resolution I'm going to maintain it at 72 color mode to be RGB because I intend to use it for online. If it is for printing work, use CMYK. Then the rest of the things I'm not going to touch them, I'm just going to create. So that is done. um, what I'm going to do now is to what I'm going to do now is just to create a background. I'm just going to create file and then open. I'm just going to select this one and I'm going to open. So I intend to use this as my background, so I'm going to drag it and then unlock it, and then I'm going to drag it to my Canva, then cross this one. I don't need it anymore, sorry. So click Ctrl T, adjust it as to the point that you'll be satisfied. I think there will be okay with everything. Then I'm going to start inserting this background. Perhaps I can change a few things. I'm just going to go to, I can do that later, I guess, but we can try it now. So I'm going to change my workspace, go to workspace, photography, and then on hue now I'm going to change hue to be something like rather make it another color. So this is how you can change like different colors, the colors that you want. So I'm just going to I think my images will determine a lot, but let's maintain that. I think that would be can work for me. I'm going to drag my image. I'm going to open my files that I have saved. So I'm just going to open the files, and I'm just going to open where I have saved my presets. So I'm just going to go to my design folder where I have saved them, then I'm going to open them. So this is everything that I need to make this file, and I guess it will be so nice. And so I'm just going to go to my the first thing that I'm going to do is to drag my image so that I can ensure that I blend everything according to to how I want them to be. So like that, I am satisfied with everything. Maybe something I can just adjust the image a bit. So I'm going to filter across this one, select the image, go to filter, okay, don't double click filter, camera raw filter. And then I'm going to adjust some several settings here so that I can make my image to be a bit better and to be to be nice. I think I'm just going to adjust them to a point that I think that I will be so much satisfied. So what I'm doing is just to adjust my image to be the way I want it to be. So I think that way should work for me. It's nice. So I have my image ready here, and I think it's okay that way. So another thing that I'm going to do is just to now drag. So how you remove the background of images. So I'm going just to go back to the essential workspace or to graphics and web. I prefer to work with that. Um, and I know it's going to work for us very nicely. So I'm going to drag this one here, and I'm going to duplicate it again. So after duplicating, I'm going to reduce the size of this one to a good size, like that. I'm going to drag it somewhere there, almost behind me. Then I'm going to select this image, go to layers. Then I'm going to drag this at the top, drag my image to the top so that this one is at the back, like that. And then I'm going to give it a blur. I'm going to go to filter, Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur, like that. And then I'm going to blur it a bit, not much, but just a bit of it, like that. Then I'm going to click OK. This one is so rich, we can reduce it a bit, like that. This should work for us. Another thing that I'm going to insert is the logo, Photoshop logo. Place it somewhere here. And then I'm going to go to this one, I need it. And then I'm going to press it somewhere. I think I can insert it at the back. So I'm just going to drag it here so that it can be at the back. But again, it should be on top of this layer. And then also I'm going to bright a bit of it. So I'm going to light here, to right click, to filter, Gaussian blur. I can apply because I had applied before, and then it will be like that. So I'm just going to go to the last thing and drag this logo, the YouTube logo here, and then write or take type tool here, right here, whatever you want. I'm going to write YouTube graphics. Then I'm going to Control T. Then I'm going to press it here. So the logo is too huge. I'm going to click Control T, reduce it a bit. Yeah. So I'm going to select it again. Go to workspace. I think I should work with the colors that are in the images. So workspace, photography. So go to photography, and then I'm going to select hue again. Hue, this one. I'm going to adjust the slider until I get the colors, Photoshop colors, like that. But I think I'm not yet there. Don't know whether I can pick color. Let's try. Then perhaps adjust a bit of it. I think with that it should be good, like that, because I see it's nice, it's nice, like that. So with that I think I'm okay with everything. Also going to affect the YouTube logo so that everything can can be harmonized. So I'm going to click the YouTube logo and then click effects. Click effects here. Then I'm going to color overlay, or I'm going to create color overlays. Color overlay, like that, click it, and then I'm going to change it to true. I guess should be cool. Okay, ending mode. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Let's go back. I'm going to select it. I don't know whether it will work for me, but let's try for the last time. I'm going to try gradient overlay. If it doesn't work, we will through. Click OK. On the other side, I'm going to click maybe this color, then click OK. So I'm going to select this one, Control C, click OK, then OK, then OK. So for the background, I'm going to go back to hue that I had applied, and then custom, and then I'm going to go to something like that. Yeah, it should be good that way. Then I'm going to click, then I'm going to write like the important thing. I'm going to write every single Monday, every Monday. I'm just going to write that, Control T. Then I'm going to drag it like that. Then I'm going to press it there. Then I'm going to edit a bit here, so it can be at like that. Then like that, I'm going to change the color of this one. So change my workspace and to graphics and web. Then I'm going to change this color to something Control V, like that. and it should be good like that. So yeah, it's every single Monday, every Monday live YouTube. Yeah, like that. Um, we are going to adjust it like that. This should be good. Like that. Hope you've been through. If you have any question or anything that you would want us to go through, you can feel free um, to comment and we will look at it. So thank you very much for following. The other thing that we are going to do is to check out on how we can adjust our brightness and our contrast. So I think done. The other thing that I can put here is these ones. I think I can just add color to them, since now that I think should work with us very nicely. I'm just going to select a color, Control V, and then like that. I'm going to adjust them to where I need them. And then perhaps I can apply, you just click there, and then I will light every Monday. So just adjust it a bit, and then click here, right free Monday. Then I'm going to Control T, reduce the size of it to like that, and press it where you need it. And then I'm going to make it white, then Control T again, and then rotate it a bit like that until it aligns with that image like that. But that is out. I'm just going to go back a bit like that. It should be cool with us. Then I'll click there and change the color to something white. Just to show it's white. Copy paste this one to something there. Control T again. Reduce the size there. And then on the other one I will light something different, but I'm going to copy paste this one first and then write and China graphics. So feel free to subscribe, share as we grow this community together. So I think that it should be cool. Yeah, it should be cool up to there. So thanks guys for following through. Continue pasting these ones until we finish everything to where we need it. So also copy paste this one. I think should work for us here, but this one Control T, then you rotate it a bit, return it somewhere there, then it should work for us. So with that, I think we are cool and we are good to go. So whatever I can do now is just to add some brightness on this poster. So I'm going to click filter. I'm going to go to first to change my workspace to photography, and then I'm going to click brightness, and then brightness I'm going to adjust a bit of brightness of my poster, something like that, contrast a bit, and then we can reduce contrast and then reduce brightness, and so we see our details. Are we able to see? Balance the two, and you will should get something that is nice. So I'm trying to balance the two so that contrast and the details also are there. So let's try 50-50, and yeah, I think it should be cool. Just going to click there. The next thing that I'm going to do is to export. So I'm just going to click file. I'm going to save as. So I'm going to save it in my design folder as Monday live training. You can save it as you want. Yeah, and I'm going to save. Click OK. Click file. Export. Exporters. Let's wait for it to load. Let's try again. Export. Exporters. Yeah, so and then I'm going to increase the quality to 7, then click export, and I'm going to export it to my design folder. Select folder, and then let's wait for it. Should be done. So let's go and check whatever we have made. So I'm going to go to my design folder, then my our photo, our poster is done. It's here. So this is what we have made. So thanks guys for continuing to support this channel, and we can share, subscribe, and even comment. You can also check the previous videos and see you in our next video and in our next live streaming. Remember, we are live streaming every single Monday, but if things change and we may need to live stream within the week, so we are going to do that for you if you feel like we should do it. So thank you very much, and have a blessed night.